Librarians, what's the saddest story behind an overdue book? Every weekend this girl would come in, tap me on the arm and lead me to a book she needed off a tall shelf. All the books were on languages, how to read and speak them. I found it odd as she was very young to be reading such advanced books, but she always looked so happy reading them. Kids like her are the reason I love being a librarian. One day she came up to the counter with a few books and pointed to them. I asked if she wanted to check them out and she nodded her head. I told her she needed a library card first, but that would be no problem. I just needed her name. She pulled out a piece of paper and wrote her name down. That's when I realized I had never heard her speak before. I told her I'd be right back and grabbed some DVDs that taught people how to speak other languages. I asked if she wanted to rent them and she smiled widely, nodding her head yes. The next week I found more DVDs I thought she would like. Only the next weekend, she didn't come in, nor the next. Eventually her books were overdue and I had to call. A man answered and I explained that a little girl had some overdue books. The man went silent before telling me he would drop them off sometime soon. When the man came in, he said he'd pay for the overdue fees. While paying, I asked him how the girl was. He started crying. I asked if he was okay. He told me that the girl was his daughter. Years ago, she got throat cancer and it was so severe they had to remove her vocal cords, but she kept her dream to learn different languages. She took a turn for the worse last month and died. After he left, I took my break and cried in the back room. I felt like I lost someone precious to me.